I'm Derek Ferris, and this is my modified version of Space Invaders. You can play this game in either 1 or 2 player modes, and there are a total of 3 levels. The only difference between the 1 player mode and 2 player mode is that in 2 player mode both players share 6 lives as opposed to 3 lives in single player mode. And in order to get to the next level, both players need to get through the current level before they can progress. Okay, here is my version of Space Invaders. As you can see here, we've got various sprites moving across the screen that are handled by a sprite manager. The sprite manager basically divides everything up into groups, and then each group has individual sprites within them. This makes the collision system quite a bit easier to work with. Each sprite is surrounded by a collision box, which you can see by pressing the F1 button here. Basically, what the collision manager does is that it first checks to see if there's any collisions between individual groups, and then if there is a collision between a group, it'll check to see if there is a collision between individual sprites. This basically saves computation time in the long run. The shields work basically the same way. The only real difference is that the shield system allows for the shields to be able to take 2 hits as opposed to 1. And to show the player that the shield has been hit, the shield will erode a little bit, and this is basically done by having a simple texture swap. As you can see, as the time progresses, the level gets progressively harder because the aliens start moving faster and firing missiles faster, and they also get closer to the player. This will eventually stop once it gets to a certain point in front of the shields. That way the player has at least some chance once the aliens get that far down. And then the only real difference between the first level and preceding levels is that the aliens start moving faster and start moving at and the rate of speed change occurs at a faster rate, and they fire their missiles a lot faster as well. That is a quick rundown of the major features of my version of Space Invaders. For more detailed description of the various systems and subsystems, please see the design document that I have listed at the bottom of the page. Thanks for listening, and have a great